Alright. And so... Sorry, I'm just pulling up the most reliable source of what happened last session. These
Ah,
notes.
Kiwi. Yeah, we love you, Kiwi. Kiwi, thanks for carrying the team on the back.
It's alright. Not that much happened. I have to elaborate the notes quite a bit sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. I totally fucking
Would you
forgot
like
what
me
we
to
were
do a
doing.
recap? I'm happy to do recaps. I quite enjoy it.
Yeah. Sure, and in the meantime, I will make sure everyone's hero points are where they need to be.
I know.
Oh, I accidentally pressed the hand up button.
I'll give you a high five for it.
What is the button that did that? Is it H?
Oh, it's
it's H.
oh. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh!
Alright, we just arrived in this town of Marwood by airship, and then we spent an unreasonable amount of time trying to decide where to go first, so we flipped a coin. And then we went towards Togoshi's residence. By the way, Marwood is a quite big city compared to anyone else we've been so far. It took a while to cross the city, like an hour at least. And then we end up at this fancy part of town. There's a wall, and the gate is already open. We go inside, and there's a tired-looking butler sitting in a chair. He's reading a newspaper. We talk to him for a bit and introduce ourselves, and we don't learn his name, but he learns ours. And he takes a key from beneath his shoe, and then lets us come inside as Artis is closing the main gate. And he tells us that Togoshi has slept with someone who's connected to the mob, and Togoshi is in trouble, and that's why we're here. So we get inside the building. It's very nice, very fancy, very big. We start making jokes about Artis, and Jewel was like having some voice attack, changing voices.
Oh yeah.
For a minute.
Happens to the best of us.
The butler goes and fetches Togoshi, who comes down in like a gown or something, like he's just rolled out of bed. He's a complete dum-dum. He doesn't know a lot of like common knowledge things. He thinks that Watson, the bird, and Aisha, the spider, are dogs. Which is a bit weird because we know he goes outside of his home, so he's just really thick. He's not he's not unlearned. He's just a proper dum-dum. Anyway, he's been told about weird things wandering around his family home for years and years, for generations, like maybe spooky ghosts or something of that nature. He's really, really thick. He affirms this once more by counting using his fingers. Can't remember what he was counting, probably the years. He tells us there are 3 places that we should be looking for the perps, the ones who we're contracted to deal with, which was Demon's Ward, Demon's Village, and Dragon's Burrow, which are 3, I guess, not neighborhoods, but maybe like taverns or like little regions of the city. And yeah, we should go to these places, and inside of those places there will be sketchy taverns to investigate. So oh yeah, I forgot to make a note of this, but we managed to convince Togoshi to come with us after he... Oh yeah, we have that dinner, that meal. I guess it was lunch or something, maybe dinner.
Yeah.
It was dinner. It was evening.
Yeah, it was dinner. Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't take much to convince him to leave the safety of his home. And yeah, then we like follow behind him through the streets as he heads towards the sketchiest part of town, and some like highwayman-looking people with guns. They appear. Oh, I forgot something. There was an important note. So the person that he slept with was some kind of fleshy female humanoid. So we have that lead to go on. Nothing else.
Helpful.
Anyway, so as we're going through town, Jewel and Watson are accompanying Togoshi, like close to him, while the rest of us are hanging back. The stealthiest member of the party is this giant Minotaur, which is awesome. And he's hiding like behind carts and walls and things.
Very discreet.
7 of those people appear with these weird these guns, these handguns, these pistols, and they appear from like alleyways. Oh, they're called dagger pistols, and they try to shoot at Togoshi's legs. And then of course we roll initiative and we fight back. All of them are carrying these guns, and we notice they all have similar markings on them. And we beat them up. There's a lot of spider biting, cantrip throwing, water gunning, of course grappling and stargrub executions. And all that stuff. And we get them. A lot of non-lethal, final blows. So at least I think 3 of them are living. We tie up the
Right.
survivors. The people of the town don't really seem to mind. No one came to stop us. No guards have appeared or anything. Maybe there aren't guards in this part of town. And we've tied them up, and that's exactly where we ended. And I think we were going to like interrogate them.
Right.
Sounds great. Well done, as always.
Oh yeah, Togashi beat the fuck out of some of them. Well, no, remember.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Also, as a recap thing, if you look into the campaign chat, I put a link to the house rules.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I did see that actually. Cool.
Yeah, if I meant campaign VC, I would have said the voice chat.
Oh, we haven't been using our fate cards.
I think
Um,
they're a risk, a liability, as well as a good thing, right? We can determine the outcome of a roll, but then Toby gets one for next time. So he
I
gets to determine.
see.
for the following session.
That's right. Perfect. Okay.
I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I have a resource tracker button.
Oh, fate cards. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Top
5 of you,
left
so
foundry.
technically, if all of you were to burn all 3 of your hero points, you could have 6 fate cards in one session. And even if you use 6 of them, I only get 1 in the following session.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. I put my free archetype. Oh, wait. No, that's why. That's why archetype stuff is listed twice. But yeah. Yeah. If any other house rules come up, I'll do my best to remember them and slap them in that rules and stuff area.
Okay.
But yes, so I do believe you have one barely conscious mobster. So, are you guys gonna keep them out in the street? Do you want to drag them back to Takoshi's house? What's the move?
Dragging a mobster all the way back to the house is probably a big process, but we probably shouldn't do it in the middle of the street. Is there a sketchy looking establishment nearby by any chance?
Well, they came from the alleys. Perhaps we could drag them into.
Yeah, we could drag them
alleys.
back into an alley. That's.
Yeah, they're
Oh my god. Here's the sketchiest ever.
What?
Yeah.
Did you roll a?
Damn. 100?
Yeah.
I rolled a percentile.
Roll the 100.
Rolled a 100. You get your sketchy looking place.
Okay. Alright. Hey,
100% sketchy.
what about that perfectly abandoned the house right there that oh my gosh, it's gotten yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna be too sketchy. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh no. I have a location of a haunted locale in this city. It's specific, but sketchy. I can pull so many sketchy places. Just give me but a second. Truly. Urban.
Didn't like that. Oh, I have my haunted place in the city already. Uh-oh.
I have certain checkboxes that I just generally have when doing certain things.
Sure. True. You need one.
Yeah.
Every self-respecting city is haunted.
Every city with at least 100 years on it has at least one place someone has died.
There.
And if it doesn't, expect a false Hydra.
Yeah. Every city that I end up in, someone dies. So
You know what? You guys know, not far from here, which, mind you, I am pulling this out of my ass as I go because I forgot where you are on the map
Fine.
of my wood.
I like your ass. So that works great for me.
Let me see. You guys would have at least left the noble quarter. So let's see. You will, let's say you're not far from Demon's Ward, simply because that makes my brain happy with what I'm about to slap down. But you guys know there is a slums area not far from here.
Perfect.
Okay. Now then, where's my slums map? Here we are. Configure. Yes. Show it to me in my navigation. I need to go back to you guys. I will leave you with one dirtbag token.
Me.
I will copy all of you. And eeny, meeny, miny. Eeny, meeny, miny. Okay, I'm gonna drop a lot of you in here. Turn off pathfinding. But a moment long enough to get all these tokens in the room at the very least, not leave Watson outside. Okay, activate.
The map is slums to AB. That leads us to believe what? There's a whole alphabet of slums?
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Not to be confused with slums AF. Which is even worse. It's true.
And then, quick. Shut. Yeah, it's real dark. So those of you with dark vision, would have been leading the way.
Me
But
both
yeah,
leading the group and dragging this guy by his scruff.
yeah. So yes, you find your sketchy place. You walk in. Barkeep looks at you, and just don't get blood on my floor, damn it. And then he goes back to like cleaning a set of 3 mugs. You feel like that he's just been cleaning those 3 mugs for a little while.
Nice gent.
Is he unconscious? Can we, like...
He's barely conscious because you guys saved him from death.
Okay, well, let's plan slightly. Well, fellows, what should we ask this unfortunate gentleman?
Who he works for, I think, is the most important one as of right now. True. All reasonable.
Yes, jolly good. Let us proceed. What does Takashi say to that?
I think he'd
It's a great
rather
idea.
violence.
Oh,
Yeah, you say the M word and you hear the door open.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, he looks at all of you and, like, walking towards him, and he just closes the door, finds a table to sit at.
Silly boy. Very silly.
But no, so you guys were discussing your questions.
Somebody bring a
This guy's...
baby in here? What are they thinking?
Huh?
There's a baby in here. What are they thinking?
Oh no, that's probably just off in the slums.
Oh, I see. I see.
You are in the slums.
I like the idea of inexplicable baby. I see. That's true. It's true.
cutting vegetables. Well, Jewel, would you like to do the honors of going first? And if needed, I can help step in. Perhaps a good cop and bad cop? I'm rather good at intimidation.
Arch is also good at intimidation. Donna. Hey, Crumb's at.
Shit, where would they go? Ow. My name's, oh shit, I just...
My favorite name.
My
Well,
name's Hoss. uh, uh-huh. The Steel Wire family. Uh-huh. weren't given specifics, just, well, until further notice, keep roughing him up. Well, I don't know anything other besides the big boss. I don't get to go into any meetings, so I don't know who the big boss is. Just that it's the big boss. No, they're very selective about who gets in the meetings. Uh, in the family's compound. Uh, the compound, those three I gave you. They got one in the Demon's Village and one in Dragon's Burrow. It's between the two. What month is it? Yeah, more or less. I mean, they're not hard to miss. They got crests with like that sort of look like what's the term? Yarn spindle thing with metal wire wrapping around it. Hard to miss. I mean, half the important people are female, so
How much do you like your niece?
I what? Why would you
Good
ask
question.
that?
I was thinking the same thing, Ashton.
No reason. Curiosity. That's all.
I sort of need them to walk around, sir.
No, you don't.
Clear that this guy's of no more use.
Barkeep, just no blood on my floors.
Damn. I don't mind a snack. Classic.
Oh, the guns. Jewel, ask him about the firearms. Okay, but you're so good at this. I woke up.
You were on a roll. It felt wrong to interrupt you.
I'm not very stern looking, but I'm supposed to be intimidating, so I'll try. Here we go. Oh.
And the last tree that just attempted to assume that he won't need his kneecaps anymore.
True.
I thought you guys were so nice. Alright, I'll go up to him. I'll join the party. I'll engage in this intimidation tactics. What can I say?
You fought
No.
a tree. with
We are
one
nice.
shot in the
We
head.
didn't eat him. That's nice.
Now, my good fellow,
Yeah.
let's get one thing perfectly clear. If we find out that you've been feeding us a line of nonsense, then things will take a very unpleasant turn. See, I've got a sharp eye for liars, and you wouldn't be the first to think they could slip one past me. So here's your chance. Set the record straight. Trust me, it's far better to come clean now than to have us uncover the truth ourselves. Tell us about your weapons. Why were you all carrying identical firearms?
Oh, one of
Because
the
we have one stat block, sir. Sorry, keep going.
the mid boss. He isn't quite a boss, but there's a couple of mid bosses, you know, and he passed them out one day, and
What
Well-
fucking criminal organization has mini bosses? Jesus Christ.
he actually we all get 10 free bullets a month, but if we use more than that, we have to. It comes out of our pay.
Oh my god. 10 free bullets a month.
Also, if we lose the gun, it comes out of our pay.
You've never seen the big boss, but this mini boss. Description: humanoid? Yes.
Humanoid?
Humanoid. Looks like you and I.
I mean, I guess, but he has term like horns.
Like these?
Sorta. He has 3. At least the one I answer to.
Boss of Triceratops?
Yeah.
Perhaps a very confused chameleon?
I've seen him steal someone's socks without taking their shoes off.
Does he have a habit for disappearing into hatches in the ceiling?
Good question.
No.
Okay, it's not hearsay. The tiefling.
It's worth checking.
Yeah. Uniforms. You were all dressed in the same fashion? Do all members of your organization dress in exactly this way?
We're all told to dress formally and to keep our dress clothes clean.
What a weirdly fancy criminal organization. Alright. Sure, I guess.
Well, you've been very, very helpful to us, I suppose. But as we said, if you have been lying to us,
Oh.
if there have been any fibs mixed in,
You asked about the guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was once told they're all, what's the term? Not bacon, beacons, so they can track us down.
What?
And if we're found without them on us, again, we get charged for losing the gun.
Well, sounds like these guys are gonna find us, whether we find them or not.
Okay, I quickly grab the gun and have a look at it. Let's look at these guns. Did we not notice this before? That they've got some kind of beacon on them?
Give me a perception check now that you're actively looking it over.
Yeah.
Remember, perception is blind.
Mm-hmm. Where's that button?
It was justice.
Stealth, perception, blind GM, go.
Now that you've been told about it, you're looking it over, and what you first thought was just like a craftsman's mark to more or less say, hey, this was made by X, Y, or Z. You realize that mark has also, like, in specific letters of it, had some sort of mystical, maybe arcane ink used in there. And there is very much, like, if you had to guess, divination stuff relating to it. The same way you could go about just trying to remove any magical thing. So yeah, you can try to just brute force it. If one of you is trained in crafting, or I think all of you have at least one of the magical knowledge skills, you could do a quick roll of that to see if you can more precisely get rid of it.
That'd be what?
So that would
Arcana
be
by magic.
Arcana, Occult,
Yeah.
Nature, or Religion, and it would just be a basic roll of one of those, since there isn't an exact skill check for what I'm saying.
I'll take a crack at it.
Wait a moment. If we destroy these beacons, do we believe that... Yeah, sorry, out of character. Do we think if we destroyed the beacons that, like, they'd be alerted to that? Because that'd be worse, surely.
Probably.
Prerequisite mystical knowledge check. I think this would be a recall knowledge, so you can just go to your default recall knowledge button. Okay.
Who wants to roll for it? You want me to do it?
Yeah, so Reggie, you madman, you, in fact, do believe, looking it over, that the gun might not be an immediate, like, hey, come here. It might be more of a, hey, this gun was destroyed type beacon than a come here type thing. So, looking it over, you're pretty sure, like, instead of feeding back to a person, it probably feeds back to another magical item. What that magical item exactly does, you're not entirely sure, but you feel like if you brute force the removal, it's definitely going to send a signal of, hey, this was destroyed, whereas if you're more careful about it, take your time, you could just sever the connection in a non-alarming way.
Okay. So yeah, we could, if we're careful about it, we could nullify these symbols. But do we want to do that necessarily, everybody? Gentlemen, perhaps we could dress ourselves up in the uniforms of the fellows we have tied up in the street back there. Maybe clean them up a little bit. Get these guns. They're enough to go around, and
I don't think artists will fit in there. You know?
I have only one concern about this plan.
Oh,
I
heavens
don't.
no.
I don't think that's anyone's plan, actually.
No.
Ignore my plan. It was just an idea.
Togashi just like, why are you saying undress? He's trying to put more clothes on everyone. He points at both Ashton and Stargrup. They're not wearing like. I'm not sure they're wearing any clothes.
I mean, I have some armor on. Maybe no pants. Just a shirt. Just a top.
I've already seen his bug penis.
I already seen your Minotaur penis.
Alright, so. Oh shit, I set my wood to GM only navigation. Okay, there we go. So that would be Demon's Village, and that would be just about 3 miles out.
Can't disagree. Something like that.
Alright, I'm moving this token just for a moment to, select all of y'all for one of my macros. So... say... Get rid of that one, and that one. Okay, so... We're going on 20 miles. So... Yeah, if none of you are slowed down by keeping an eye out, you can get there in about an hour. If you are, looking around as you go, about 2 hours. It is currently like I didn't advance time for you getting to the sketchy place. I'd say it's roughly 8:45 p.m. game time.
Gang, did we decide what we're gonna do about all the live captives we have? We're just gonna leave them. All right, I'm game. Yeah, I suppose. True.
Besides the ones that Stargrub did in.
And somehow we haven't seen any guards to have given them away to.
Oh, I killed him.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
I definitely killed him.
Oh, dang. Bummer.
No. I mean, I killed them and then performed the ritual, and the cosmos are enjoying their flesh.
There is specific ritualistic markings near their body or on them.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you next, my dear bandit friend, I'd advise you work and cooperate with us.
Buddy, I'm scared of you.
It's okay. The cosmos hasn't told me anything about you guys yet. You guys are friends.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
Good old Takashi's Manor. Let me see. So. Yeah, come on, cooperate with me. Apologies, it is.
Okay. Does anyone
So
else remember what this
that's
music's from? I know I do this every session.
about 2 miles. This is the Dragon Agent.
Oh, it's Inquisition. Yeah, I got it. Just a second too late. I need access to the music bot so that I can see every time, so I stop bugging you about it.
The problem is the music bot is literally like on my computer.
I need access to your computer. I'm gonna sit behind you every session.
I don't
sit
think you
me
can
on
make
all nice.
that drive on a weekly.
I'll move it with you.
I've been telling this man that same thing, bro.
Oh yeah, Ken's in another server with me, and we have a food channel, and he apparently really likes my cooking.
Oh my gosh. Can I wife you up? I don't mind Ken being a part of it. The more the merrier.
Exactly, bro. So I'll take the floor, bro.
I'll take the bed with you. I don't give a shit. I'm a snuggler.
Oh, hope you don't mind a beagle because my Louie boy is coming with me.
I love a beagle.
Alright, anyways, so you're 3 miles out from Demon's Village. You're 2 miles out from Togashi's Manor. So, I just know someone asked about that.
Okay, great. Probably true.
Hadn't he just woken up when we arrived there in the evening? At his home?
Oh, that's true. That is true. What if we bring... Did we destroy the guns yet?
No.
What if we bring... Sorry, big stretch, hold on. 9 a.m. What if we find a way to set up an ambush for them? Like, rather than, like Reggie's plan of sneak in, but what if instead we, bring all the guns to one location and they come to collect them and see what the hell happened and we jump them? I'm happy to skip that
we would
plan,
have to
but
do something about our prisoners in that case, however, otherwise they might tattle.
so be it. Then they tattle. And then our opponents know exactly where they have to go. That being said, I'm certainly happy to do something about our prisoners. Back to his knuckles.
And their kneecaps.
Their poor knees.
After all, in the books, they said to not kill, but they never said about not taking anyone's kneecaps.
Yeah, that's the age-old mistake. Oh my gosh.
That doesn't work, then we sacrifice him.
Oh god.
That's on you.
Not to the
I don't care.
stars.
Stargrog just goes from 0 to 100.
Sorry, buddy. You're in
Stargrog is great.
Yeah, no, when the sun goes out in the evening, Stargrub, just the stars, I see them, they speak to me. I must
Yippee.
murder.
Oh, we love you, Murder Bug.
And they demand blood.
They demand a sacrifice.
Well, perhaps we should see what our very compliant friend has to say about this. What do you think, sir? Hoss.
He looks
We were to-
very scared at all the mentions of knees and murder and sacrifice. Like he somehow looks smaller in his own clothes right now. He's just like shrinking in on himself so much.
Ooh.
Dang.
Spider drool.
I'm more surprised Watson didn't pick at him with his knife.
True.
Watson hasn't
That
needed to. I thought
scary
he'd
son
have
of
to
a
be
bitch.
intimidating, but everyone else is doing a fantastic job.
Watson's a real scary son of a bitch.
We'll put him out as a trump card if we need to.
Perfect.
Be nice to him a tiny bit, and then see if he can help us. So
Yeah, I agree.
I'll say
The group leader.
crime. War crime customer. Bird. Now listen here, my good fellow. I'm personally not one for rough housing, but you and I, well, we both know that patience is a virtue in short supply this evening. You see, I could be back at my home enjoying a warm brandy by the fire, but instead, I'm stuck here. I'm dealing with the likes of you. Now let's make this simple, shall we? If we were to gather up all of your weapons, put them in some location, and await for your compatriots to come and collect them or to investigate. Well, I'm not sure what I want to ask, actually. Oh, damn, it's going so well. What would happen? Yes, excellent, pertinent question.
I don't know, man. Like, we're going to Eve. Yeah, we're going into the night right now. Probably when ignition happens in the morning or something.
Well, here's the thing, everybody. If they come investigating, they'll know something is up. At this exact moment, they do not know that anything is up. I believe they do not even know of the existence of or the presence of our party here in the city. Perhaps, I think nobody here depends upon renewable resources, the likes of spell slots and such. Perhaps now would be an opportune time to forge on forwards. Perhaps? I'm not sure. What did you have in mind, Jules? Do you think we could perhaps negotiate with one of these bosses? We'd have to find these people first, and that's the larger problem we have to deal with. That's true. Well, one option is to go and knock on the door and just have a chat, a chinwag. Would you like to try? I'm game. Sure. Well, we have to decide.
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna say, where to now?
I'm happy to follow the group. Is there a rough consensus? Do we want to vote or something? Should we vote on things as they go? Like, should we do things now or should we wait till the morning? Perhaps we should vote on that and then move on to another question.
Hmm.
Because we could end up spending another hour just deciding.
Yeah. I like getting stuff done now, but it is nighttime, and they might not. Well, I don't know if criminal organizations enjoy being accosted at night.
Oh, you'd have the night watch.
Yeah,
You approach in the night. You get the night watch. They got the real nice, real long range pew pews.
I think that's fair. So where are we going then? For now. Yay.
All right.
Should we wipe out? Should we deal with these firearms then? Do some checks to remove the symbols so that they don't know that there are a bunch of firearms in Togashi's house, and something is clearly up in that case. I know, but they'll know that they'll know about us overnight
Yeah.
by the time the morning happens, because there'll be like 7 guns in Togashi's house that weren't there before.
Who's to say he didn't have a whole bunch of mischievous guns before that point? He's a sketchy guy. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right.
Yeah,
It's true.
Oh! If we
Sure
were to
do.
take a pile of guns and maybe some like pieces of their uniform and just like hide them somewhere in the city, somewhere maybe, I don't know, whatever, miscellaneous, and leave a message written on a piece of paper, like we want to talk, that kind of thing. Then maybe by the time we get up in the morning, they will have investigated that, and then
That works for me.
have an in. Because the other option is go in the morning and knock on the door, which
I
doesn't
have
feel like
another
any
option.
advantage that we have.
We do have this guy. We can give him the guns, send him back, and send him as a messenger. I mean, it means we might have to beat him up again tomorrow if he's an idiot, but it's an option.
Mm-hmm.
That's true too.
She'll get it right back.
He doesn't have to take his guns back. We could confiscate the guns, rub off the symbols, and send him.
That's
So
true.
you can keep the guns.
Yeah.
Should we do that? I like that.
Let's do that. All right.
Was
You beat me
did you
to
say
it.
crafting and arcane and the other magical checks?
Occult. Got expert occultism.
Oh dang, you're
Sorry,
Mr.
rough
Occultist.
hands.
All right, Starbug. Let's see what you got.
Oral.
Would you care to use a hero point?
Man, we gotta teach you how to rub off.
Shit. I think my first time applying. How do you apply the hero point?
Alright.
Okay. Oh, okay. There we go.
Alright, so, how many of these did you guys pick up to begin with?
Yes.
It's in the, I think so. Let me see.
In the stash, group stash,
Okay.
party stash.
Yeah, it's in the stash.
Alright, a number that isn't a number.
5,
5.
And then,
there we go.
And then at least one other person took one, I think. Okay, so he's got one.
So, since there's 6 of them, it would take 60 minutes, all things considered. So
we
if
each did
you're
one, would it be quicker? Or we're just all watching Stargrub rubbing the shafts of these.
Can he rub his
So-
shaft while we go? Can he?
if all 5 of you are doing it, it would still take 20 minutes because there's 6. Yeah, I'm
Fair
just giving you your time frame.
Okay.
So, are you going back to Togashi's place first then?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay. So that and activate this, and then grab all of you, save for sin, and then that would have been a 2 miles. So I'll advance you hour and a half. Okay. So you guys would get back at roughly 11:15, give take. Okay. To that end, you guys get back, 11:15. Where's my light button? And most of the lights would actually be out when you arrive. Togashi would more immediately actually go and retire to his room on the second floor. And I suppose I should probably just dump all of you onto the second floor as well. You guys are able to get there. Okay. So, oh god, this one's still set to daytime. Atrocious. Okay. So, do I have your tokens on this one? No.
Should we
Let me.
should we clarify what we told Hoss to do? Because we just sent him back at this point. Should we say like sent him to ask for a meeting? Maybe?
Yeah.
He wanted?
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's very smart because you're correct. We did just kind of ship his ass out.
Okay. So, let me see. Let me grab the dumbass token. I mean, Togashi's token.
We love him.
Wonder why it's fighting me again, so I'll just go grab his token from the slums. Okay. So, you're free to swap between the two floor maps, ground floor and first floor. Let me see. The master bedroom in which Togashi sleeps in is sort of front and center, but it has two doorways. Being right here and right here. He also has a locked balcony. Also off of the. I think all of you can see from the party token. Should I grab it? Someone has it selected. But yeah, so there's sort of like waiting room with a couch over this way. Even more couches here. Some guest bedrooms Down this way. Oh. There. I'm gonna leave you guys to familiarize yourself with the second floor as I go to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Turn around, open all the doors.
So, so we should decide how we're gonna set this up. Who's gonna be where? Because that's unnecessary. Chances of getting attacked are not unlikely.
The fact that Toby told us all about like the second floor, the first floor, these rooms,
Yeah.
something's going to happen in the night.
Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you have to have a torch in your inventory, and it be able to like activate it usually? Oh, maybe not. No, that's a mod.
SAS room. Because it has an open balcony. And as we know, there are usually people that can climb balconies.
Togashi's room has this big ass. Oh, it's locked. The balcony
that-
is locked on Togashi's floor.
Be right back.
Weirdo. Who locks their... Well, actually, it's probably a very wise decision, especially given his situation.
I'm gonna stand always with Ashton because he has a light.
I like how you call him a weirdo for him going to bed, going to sleep.
A weirdo. Who goes
Hey,
to
why would you lock
sleep?
your door? I'm trying to see you sleep.
Trying to watch you sleep, dude. Bitch.
All
Okay,
right.
nice butt. Me watching him sleep.
Oh my god, are people just piling on his couches?
Yeah, we're hanging out. We chilling. I'm still in the entryway because I'm sleeping here.
Welcome to his closet.
Why? While we all in his room. Is he not trying to sleep? I guess from just
The balcony is locked. Yeah. I just need to grab a ruler to check something real quick. Okay, yeah, it's still within 100 feet of you. Yeah, if big guy, I'm kidnapping your token for a moment, Mike.
Ah. I think
If
being
big
lifted.
guy wants a place to sleep, there's a nice double bed in here.
Oh, I thought they're gonna have me sleep in the foyer in case we get mugged in the night. That was their plan.
Oh, I see.
I meant that was the plan of
Okay,
Tagashi, I think, or his guy.
or sleep in the room adjacent, I think was the plan, which would be the one I just dragged you into.
Oh, okay, that works then. Great.
Whereas the other peeps can go.
Tagashi has a large plant here. They won't ask them to imitate a plant.
I will say anyone staying in Takoshi's room will have to put out any lights they have.
Of course.
Another thing I will say is anybody not in a bedroom when midnight strikes, I will be requesting a roll from.
Very well.
That's more suspicious. Where's the oh, fuck me up. Toby, I trapped
Yeah,
myself.
that's
Never mind,
cool.
I got free.
Oh, this is the room that Artis is gonna take.
There it is. Is this my double bedroom?
Yeah, that's your bedroom with the big bed.
Sleep time. Sleepy guy.
That door's locked, Stargrove. Welcome. You have found the dance hall, and specifically the balcony for the dance hall.
Dance hall.
See. Cool. Good.
Well, yeah, I suppose, because we're trying to, like... Our job is to keep him alive and not kidnapped or something.
Look, I hate to say it, and I hate to be this guy, but maybe Jules should be the one sleeping in that room with him, because that would be more believable than you sleeping in that room with him. You're not gonna fuck
I'm
him.
on the couch, don't worry.
Just if they. All right.
Another.
All right.
Oh shit! All right.
No, I think it'll be fun. More everybody in Togoshi's room. Actually,
Lumber
if no one's
party.
gonna do it, I will like volunteer to like stay under the covers of Togoshi's bed with him. Because then I can hide conceal my long gun under the blankets.
A long gun.
I have a very big weapon.
That'll
So-
walk under those blankets, or you just happy to see me? No.
I imagine he's
No.
gone to sleep, and so I could just like sneak under the covers.
The only feeling I care about from him is the feeling of not having a bunch of knives in his throat. So, other than that, he's paying us to keep him alive. I believe in you, Reggie.
All right.
Watson will watch over us.
So, midnight comes. All of you are in bedrooms, so all I will say instead is anyone that is still particularly awake and alert can give me a blind perception check.
I will use up a hero point just in case to keep it Troy
Yeah,
higher.
keep higher. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the one keeping watch, so I might as well. And I'm deciding whether it's worth advantaging this, but I don't, or hero pointing this, but I don't think I'm gonna.
Okay. So, right. Oh wow. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So, those of you still awake at the change of days, all of you that rolled actually did pretty well. So, y'all in your rooms with your doors shut, and at a certain point you start hearing whisperings and almost like chains rattling, as well as things are seemingly scuttering around at various volumes out in the halls. It doesn't sound like normal footsteps, but like at one point it does sound like something is struggling to move around out there. Like drag. Thump.
I
Drag.
violently bust out of my room. Boom.
Give me another perception check.
I was gonna say there's a giant minotaur now. Once I bust out of my room and there's nothing there, then I'm gonna try to move quietly. So I've made some noise to alert something to me being there, but now I'm going to not alert it to where I am. So
you burst out of your room, you look around, you don't immediately see anything, which is worrying, right?
So now I'm just gonna
It's even
minotaur in a
more-
labyrinth. Oh, go ahead.
It's even more worrying because, you don't see anything off the bat, but suddenly you feel something, and you're going to click me that fortitude button.
Oh gosh. By gosh. Oh man, I did not like that an 18 fails.
You find yourself like this feeling of something you can't see grasping your ankles.
I'm gonna make a really loud minotaur sound.
And pulls you, suddenly your bum hits the floor as you're dragged down the hallway before it releases.
Very loud minotaur sounds. Yeah, big, angry mooing. I'm
Can't quite
not.
imagine it. You're gonna have to do it for us, I'm afraid. 'cause
I need to figure out how you guys have your like sound effects. I need to find like a minotaur sound effects thing so that I can minotaur sounds. I think I don't think I'm gonna be able to manage a good minotaur sound.
I haven't listened to these before. It's coming in blind. You ready? Did that work? No, it didn't work.
What happened?
I was trying to give you a sound effect.
Oh yeah. Give me a good minotaur sound.
Oh god, it's not working. It has to download.
Moo.
I'll prepare more SFX.
That's okay. It's okay. I'll have to send me after session or something. Send me whatever program you use, and I'll do it too, so that I can moo myself.
Oh, I can hear it, but you guys can't. That's stupid. Okay.
That's a
Lame.
bummer.
Yeah.
Anyway, violent moo. And I'm just gonna try to grasp around and find what it is that's doing it. Yeah, furious cow sound, exactly. Yeah, good one. Good one. Yeah, we're going full Minotaur in a labyrinth in this moment. So yeah, he's gonna try. If I grab whatever was grabbing me by the ankles, there's nothing corporeal there.
Nothing corporeal.
Wait a second. You're not gonna believe this.
Wait, do you have something for it?
I have Ghost Hunter at least. Unfortunately, they're not magical, so I can't ghost touch. But that is the reason I took this feat, is so that I can wrestle ghosts. In case you're curious.
So you go to grab, you feel something as it lets go, and sort of like you're feeling it. You follow through, trying to grasp, but it goes under the floor.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna remain loud. I'll fuck off. I'm gonna go and try to meet up with the rest of the gang. Like I'm gonna go up to the bedroom. Though it occurs to me now that I don't know exactly where that is, so I guess I'm gonna find out. Hello?
Oh, Togashi's bedroom?
Yeah.
Oh, follow the pings.
The one next to me?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a series of. Oh my gosh. Hey.
Moo.
Yeah. So
Bursting in,
as
see if
like
he's here.
you go through his door, you almost hear like children giggling behind you.
I'll bust into the room. Everyone's here and alive?
Oh yeah, it's completely undisturbed in here. Togashi is out like a light. Just...
Honk you.
Does Reggie wake up when a bull enters the china shop?
Where is
Um,
Reggie?
I'm
He's on the couch. Oh, he's in the bed. He's under his covers.
Yeah. I imagine Togashi is a very spacious sleeper, so I imagine I'm pushed up right up against the edge, almost falling out. Here's a perception to see if I wake up.
Nope.
Okay, I'm snoring.
Then
I'm spooning with Togashi.
he'll look around. The tree is still functioning in the corner. All right.
Mhm.
He'll gently make his way back. Sneaky time.
Artist, can you specifically give me a quick recall knowledge as you get back into your room?
Yeah, sure. As he works his way back into his room, he just gives a quick little fuck off ghosts. Extras. Great, thanks. My recall knowledge.
Yeah, given what you just experienced and everything else you've heard, you're starting to realize why Togashi has never been harmed in the evening or night in his own house.
I see. Genuinely terrifying. Okay, great. Well, I guess we know which house is the haunted one.
Yeah.
No. Oh man. Well.
But
Moo.
you know, you've sort of been forced to have a realization here.
I guess I'll go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Also, as long as no one else leaves their rooms, nothing else happens this evening. Alright. Did I properly set up my dawn button?
Sure, what?
Oh, my button to advance to dawn. I did not.
I heard dong. That's why I was confused. I was like, hey yo? Promise? My mistake.
It's all good. But yeah, you know, we advance to dawn, and, you know, nothing else happens till morning. When morning comes, the head butler will go around knocking on doors, waking people up. The last room he'll visit is Togashi's. And he is just like, yes, good morning, we have prepared breakfast for everybody.
This house is more haunted than you made it sound.
And now the poor Togashi in his realization that
Did I not tell you guys not to be out of your rooms after night?
You didn't mention that it's violently haunted to the point where they'll drag me across the hall. I was prepared for like noises and oh, what's that weird noise? That was a lot.
Go on.
Moo.
No, I hate you. I hate you. Oh man. Bummer. That's really funny.
How a bummer.
Moo.
Don't
That cow
tempt me
in him.
now.
That bowl in him.
Oh man.
Gotta release that in a bowl, man. Artist, why are you making up stories? Else to the hunt, silly.
I'm gonna
Yes,
drag
man.
you by the ankles, by all of your different ankles into the hallway.
Sure you didn't have a nightmare, buddy?
I will
Too much-
gore you.
Too much hay before bed.
I will gore you.
Artist the Gorer.
They call me. They don't call me horny for no reason.
But
Yo, why is... Oh, okay.
Now let's go try our meeting. Let's see how that goes. Ugh. What's for breakfast?
So an assortment of omelets, scrambled eggs, fried eggs. You got French toast, waffles, pancakes, bacon, sausage. You know, a whole spread. Because it seems, despite however Togashi looks, like he does have breakfast at the very least with his staff. So there's enough laid out for the house staff, for you guys, for Togashi.
Looks great. What's for the rest of y'all? Never gets old.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did rest for the night.
We're all sleeped up. Good sleep, everyone.
So I will go ahead and hit the button that does it for the whole party.
All right. Well, I'm assuming we'll enjoy our breakfast and then we'll head off to hunt this son of a bitch down.
Yeah. You have your breakfast. And then... Right, I need to adjust the light label here. Back today. And, where are you going first? Given that you either have to go through this opening in the wall or this opening.
What's the plan, gang? Which one do you want to go to?
Oh. Okay, so there's that, and then... Wow.
What else are you trying to grab?
Oh god. So let's see. The measurement tool has changed the way it functions, and so I'm fighting it. Yeah, so we would add like a knuckle right here-ish, because you specifically have to go through there. So there's 1.75, and then 1.9. So just about 3 miles there, and then... So yeah, Dragon's Burrow is actually the closest one for y'all. Oh, there's one right here. But your two locations is Demon's Village and Dragon's Burrow. Uh,
All right, sounds good.
control function, no. Storms. Huh. Oh well. Okay. So right. Slap all of these down, then get rid of the ones that won't count towards it. So travel. Oh. So yeah, but he's not in the party actor, so it doesn't auto drop him. So so yeah, you have a nice brisk morning walk over to Dragon's Burrow. Which takes you to, let's just say, 10 a.m. And once again, to my maps, mappy maps. That's maps are fun. Gotta sign in with Patreon again. This is an altered version of that. Streets of Whitebun. But yeah, you get down there and you're navigating through streets. You know what to look for. Whoever feels up to it can give me a society check to more quickly find what you're looking for. Oh yeah. You, good sir, have the place in mind, like, fresh in your brain. Like, oh yeah, looking for that symbol of the steel wire spool on the front.
I like to think that it's a big town relative to other places, but compared to where Reginald is from, it's kind of small. So it's an easy to navigate the streets of this piddly little city.
Yeah. Apologies. I'm just being slightly picky with which map I plot down. Yeah. So you find the place. There's some visibly armed folks standing in front of the gates to the grounds. They have what they'd be called in the system. Oh, right. That isn't a trait, that's a weapon type. But firearms, those firearms that are two-handed, and they shoot the bullets.
Gun.
Going, yes. But, oh wait, I think this is the same kind that, Reggie uses.
They Giselles.
Giselles, yes. Yeah.
How guarded? Like just a couple, or?
There's two at the front gate, but with a cursory glance, especially since they're not being stealthy or anything like that, you can tell, like, hey, there's some people on the roof as well. And that's just who you can immediately see, looking around. So, from the street, there's 4 obvious folks you can see, because 2 on the roof, 2 at the gate. Looking up at the roof, there seems to be, like, some sort of mechanism one of them can get to pull that you figure, hey, probably rings a bell inside. The guys on the roof, instead of, the one you have, they have, mithril trees.
Oh, the elf guns.
Mm-hmm. With the range of 150 feet.
It's a very misleading name, but it's a pretty cool weapon.
Yeah.
Is the alarm
Looking-
mechanism on the roof or on the floor, the ground level?
On the roof.
Hmm.
But yeah. Looking about, you're starting to realize, hey, all these guys probably have firearms. And, like, sure, the guys on the street, they had dagger pistols, but, it feels like there's more competent people just posted at the compound.
Bummer.
However, even though, like, you're traveling as a group, did you bring Togashi with you? Actually?
No, we didn't, did we? Why? That feels like a bad idea. That's true, but I think he'd be okay in his own house. Given
He's a
that
kung fu master. I think he
he
can
is,
help
he
us.
is. Yeah, he is a kung fu master. That's true. All right, I'm game.
All right. So yeah, actually, yeah, I was gonna say they ignore your group, but more specifically, it feels less that one of these guys has noticed your group as much as one of the guys has noticed Togashi.
Yeah.
And he whistles. Someone on the roof pulls the thing. Again, it feels like they're not so much concerned about you guys
There.
as much as your dumbass charge.
I'm gonna make sure our dumbass charge is standing behind me. Just not in a they can't see him way, more in a they can't shoot him way.
Yeah.
Because they do outrange us for sure.
A Minotaur in the front and a tree in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds weird, but it
Yeah,
works.
no, they haven't started shooting, but those of you paying attention, perception checks, might hear something inside the house.
Hidden or
Oh, perception is always blind.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh, wow. So, it's Dargrub, Ashton, and Artis. You can definitely hear some form of commotion going on inside this compound.
Yeah.
And are you guys approaching it directly, or are you gonna keep walking? What's the move?
We're gonna approach it directly.
You're approaching it directly, okay. Since you approach it directly with Togashi, the guy on the roof actually pulls the thing like 3 times, not in quick succession, but almost like a pattern to it. And you
Okay.
hear the commotion die down inside.
Okay.
And one of the guys at the gate just... Who's in the lead
Me.
as you guys walk? You? Okay, they look up at you. It's like, what can we do for you, good sir?
We've come to talk.
Yeah? Do you have a invoice you're not happy about?
No.
Gambling debt?
No.
Do you have a burning sensation somewhere after a massage?
No.
He shakes his head no. Hold on. Boss, what name you got for the boss?
The Ilwai family.
I was gonna say we looked to
No,
Reggie.
that's our whole organization. If you're looking
Great.
for a boss, you need a specific name.
Okay. That's enough of this. You saw him, you all panicked. You know what we're here for. Bring us whoever that is.
Oh, panic ain't the word, buddy.
Bring us whoever that is.
So you're making demands.
Toby, just in case.
Did he
Is the
stutter?
door wooden?
What's up, Maggie?
Is the door made out of wood?
The gate they're at is cast iron.
Anything
The
wooden?
door to the house, which is further back, seems to be like a fine mahogany. But the gate you're at right now is iron.
Let me rephrase the question. any structurally sound places that are made out of wood within 30 feet of Aston. That if they are gone or weakened, they would cause a disturbance.
Not another cast iron gate.
No. But I would consider using basic kinesis to do some minor terrorism on them.
Yeah, I'd say there is something or another made of wood within 30 feet that you could manipulate.
Good.
This is
Oh,
the
no.
diplomatic approach.
Oh, no.
Bring out the person we're supposed to talk to.
I just wanted to know, just in case.
What?
Oh, I'll call out then. The individual we're looking for has 3 horns on his head and can make your socks disappear. Does that help?
You. Eeny, meeny, miny. Give me a blind society. Good investigator, sir.
Oh, okay, me. I'll do that. Blind button. Is it?
No, you're still here. No,
Alright, you
no weaseling.
gave a description, which is more than others gave. So that's obviously the basement part.
What did you say just now, Jules? Sorry.
I don't think she ever actually. I don't think she ever actually engaged with this guard.
So that's ground level, and I really need to better organize my scenes. My goodness. Upper level. Import. Okay. Yeah, it is morning, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let me just view this scene real quick. Does it have walls? Oh shit, I grabbed the one without walls. Oh no, memento, por favor. Technical difficulties. Do not look behind the curtain. No, that's the wrong button. But, yeah, so... Reggie, you give the description in such a way that, and your way of dress is in such a way that they look at you, consider what you've said, and be like, hold on, we'll check if they're here.
Anyone else kind of more concerned about that than if they hadn't? I'm a little concerned that they're now on our side. Well, not, but cooperating.
I'd say it's for the better.
That was our
No.
goal, and yet.
Say that we have something of interest.
Alright, yeah, this is Let's
You know, we need this.
configure. So
Guild Wars 1.
Juan?
It's this music. It's the original Guild Wars, 2009. Something like that.
yes, Guild Wars Live.
Oh, that's really cool, actually. Whoever
Yeah.
whoever made this music playlist would be friends with me.
Yeah. Yeah. So this guy says he'll check, but he gives a signal to someone on the roof who momentarily disappears. And after a moment, you see the front door open, and there's a specific chime as it does. These two guys at the gate both nod, and the gate opens for you.
Okay,
Stay inside, guys.
I guess so.
Yep, we need to.
So these maps did not want to come with
Walls?
the walls, so you're just gonna pretend that there's you can't see the whole map, okay?
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
Imagination.
Yeah.
And let me pull this to the scene. Oh god, it's not even properly configure scene. What is the grid set to? It should be set to 72. Oh god.
Big place.
I think that's worse.
Does the source of the map say like X by X grid spaces?
1 second. You. Let's try this again. Grid 24 by 32. And then down here it's just 72 grid. Maybe this is the one I need to grab.
You
let's
could also turn
try.
off the grid system, and we can just count.
Yeah. 1 moment as I try this one last time. Yeah, no. So back to this one. Oh well. Plus it hurts to turn off the grid because the grid also comes with a certain amount of automation. So configure /width and apologies for the technical difficulties today.
No worries, pal.
Don't
Changing
worry, it
map
always
resolution.
happens. But from what I'm seeing, the problem is different in this case. Sure, we do have regular grid for us, but there is a grid manually done on the map that is bigger than the grid that Toby does.
That's what he's trying to
Default.
fix. Yeah, he's trying to match them.
Then you would need to make
Wait,
our
so
grid cells twice as big. Yep. Slightly off grid, but the same size.
It's
So-
more correct on the right hand side. It's good enough easily.
And now we have biblically accurate Artus.
Okay. Yeah, this seems to be about it. So, default mobsters that I had made are all yeah. So, you have goons in the front, and you're looked at like, we'll take you in the main hall if you just continue forward.
None of them look like Hoss from last night, do they?
No.
Okay.
Alright, gang.
None of them have the fear in his eyes that you guys inspired.
They will.
If they act up, yes.
They all seem rather cool and collected, honestly. Where the guys from last night were just sort of acting on a whim.
Which direction is he sending us from here?
Oh, this stone floor area that you've walked into.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, y'all walk in, and do I still have a token for this guy? Humanoid. I really am dangerously aware of, worriedly aware of your guys' level right now, so I'm just trying to, not choose anything that would
Oh, I see.
fucking kill you.
Yeah,
Because you guys
I-
are only level 2, so you're still in the danger levels.
we sure are.
That being said, I also can't just go overly easy on y'all. It's a fine balance, you see. So, no. Awesome. You know what? Sure. This one, and then gotta change is there. But as you guys are waiting there, I will say, as you're waiting, you hear lots of footsteps but they're all falling behind like a single pair. As it walks down, approaches, you see a well-dressed orcish man that is regarding you as he comes down the stairs, looking between the lot of you. Is it safe to assume you're here from the Adventurers Guild?
Thereabouts?
And, how much did they offer for this little mission of yours?
Not enough.
Not enough. I can beat not enough if you allow me. What do you say?
What's your offer?
Hmm. Let me see. You brought
I got
Togashi
some
to my
wheels in the
door.
background.
Well, part of my offer would be the moment I hand you the money, you leave this island and none of you can come back for 5 years' time.
Hmm.
That's impossible. We still have one more quest to do here. So after
That.
we do that one, then we leave. Okay? It's just
Alright.
finding some lost pets.
Oh, you see, that is a shame because I already made part of my offer. And honestly, you brought that dumbass right into my compound, into my home.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, what were you thinking?
Well, two possibilities exist.
The
That we
dumbass
are
insisted.
either the worst mercenaries that you could find, or that we're pretty damn good. It's up to you if you want to find out, or we find a way to settle this peacefully.
Hmm.
That's all we want, settle this.
Well, at least you have decent heads on your shoulders. Now then. What's your names? What's your party name?
Ooh.
That's
How
the
are
most
we
difficult, Watson.
Yeah, me too, pretty much. I've done enough talking.
What's in my finders?
Bird speaks for us.
I've seen worse forms of party leadership. I'll give you that. Okay, so the bird speaks for all of you.
Depends on what he says.
And if we stopped someone already or not.
Well, we speak for ourselves. We don't necessarily speak with one voice. I think our friend Jewel here wanted to have a go at negotiating with you, perhaps. What do you say, Jewel? Is Jewel there? Oh no. Okay. What is your name, sir?
Oh, you can call me Morky.
Morty.
I'd rather not. No. What's it gonna take to
Mr.
end this? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, no, just to be friendly to them, just for a little longer, Artis, and see what's going on.
That's your job, not mine.
Sorry. Mr. Morky, you
Mhm.
wouldn't perchance be a member of the Ilwai family of Marwood?
You could call me somewhat of a member.
You see, we understand that you're very, very angry at our charge, Togashi, but we do not really understand exactly why. Perhaps there is some other negotiation we could reach where all parties are satisfied. If you were to tell us more about the situation, perhaps we would understand better.
He looks at you. He's like considering what you have to say, you know? And so you're here as mediators. Or hmm.
Indeed. Some of us are quite diplomatic when the need arises. Look to Jewel. If I have to roll dice, I don't want it to be me.
Ha!
We'll only train. And have zero, what's it called, charisma. But yes, we are perhaps mediators, yes. There has been bad blood between the Ilwai family and Mr. Togoshi. And perhaps the most sensible course of action would be to have a talk about it.
Hmm. Well, at the very least, he's getting whatever money is worth he got because, it started out as, hey, bring this guy in for a chat, but he just started, throwing hands.
Oh, pardon me? You're talking about Togoshi the other night.
Other night, no, to my understanding, looking at the lot of you, and from what I heard from my contacts on the docks, you would have just gotten here last night, correct?
Yep. Nod enthusiastically.
Mm-hmm. So, to that end, he's been an issue for weeks, months, really. Okay, here. I will drop this in the campaign VC real quick as I get it into Foundry. Yeah, save. But yes, truly, we started with just trying to chat, but yeah, wanted to be an issue. So, as one does, we escalated. And tell me, would you happen to be in the possession of 6 dagger pistols?
We might, if we can get this worked out.
Mm-hmm. So, apply, will this... No, it does not want to do what I want. Heck. Change token. I'm just gonna have a hell of a time with adjusting the tokens of anything that's pre-made. Fantastic.
So sorry, King.
Oh well. In the meantime, there's the token that represents this guy. Yeah. Oh,
So small.
long story short, your idiot of an employer slept with a certain young maiden that was otherwise engaged.
Okay.
And more than that, he left the stain of his lineage.
Hmm. So, why are you blaming him for that?
And is it worth it?
6 silver stars? I don't remember how much that's worth.
So
What's
that's
the level?
15 silver apiece. Or, yeah, well, 15 silver per star. So,
9 gold,
9 gold total.
and that doesn't account for the non-gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just not kill him in the first place? I don't understand why he's to be blamed for this and not the perfectly consenting adult who participated in these actions that was in the engagement.
Well, again, originally we were just going to bring him in, explain everything, try to get him to take some accountability, then, his fighting, his avoiding, all that good stuff. So, ultimately, things escalate.
Let me ask you one real, very heavy question, and then I'm done for the. This guy? You want this guy to fucking show up? This is the guy that you want to be a present father in this kid's life? This guy? Really?
Well, if we can't get him to show up, we also can't get him to sign any legal documents, you see.
Alright, so let's have him sign the shit.
Hmm.
He should give you guys a boatload of money. He should give us a boatload of money for getting this fucking nonsense handled. And
Tell you what, I'll give you a few minutes to talk with him, because you seem able to communicate with him to some degree. So, y'all have your chats, and when you're confident, you can send him back this way. And the man just walks off. And where is my Togashi token?
Curtis will turn around. The other people are going to try to convince you through very reasonable, wise methods. Me, I'm just going to say one thing. You're paying us 9 gold to prevent you from getting your shit kicked in. Those guys would pay us more than that to kick your shit in. Right now, I'm about 50-50. Be wise. And then he'll take a few steps away.
You see, the biggest thing here as well is, and this is out of character, you have accepted these 2 missions, and you go back to the guild without the completion seals. That is a mark against the party as well.
Yeah, that's a perfectly legitimate thing.
Yeah.
But if Togashi refuses to own up and handle his mistakes and be responsible, and then we kick his shit in, there's probably an amount of gold that will make up for the fact that we have a black mark on our record. But go ahead, everybody else. See if you can convince Togashi.
If everything does go really south with the Adventurers Guild, there's always the, what's it called? The Henchmen's Association?
Exactly.
Union, but yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just
Good
in a
one.
little huddle talking to
Yeah.
Togashi, right?
Yeah. Here's your Togashi token. Alright. Everyone else? Alright. Go ahead, target him first, and then you will go to the little hand button in the HUD down below, and you will find the request button. It will be under diplomacy. And click the die relating to that. Okay. Oh, it doesn't auto. Alright. Artists, I will also have you target Togashi. I don't have a better side example, but I guess you can take your choice of either coerce or request.
Makes no never mind to me.
Yeah.
I'm not good at either.
Have -1.
That's right.
If it works,
Ha!
reload, please.
Okay. I'm not sure why it didn't auto target the will DC, but yeah.
I'm gonna.
Hooray!
That's nice.
That worked.
Success by -2. Okay. Anyone else gonna impart any words onto Togashi?
Let me think for a bit what Aston would be able to say to him.
Just pat him on the shoulder and say, do the right thing, old boy.
Ah, do the right thing.
I got nothing.
Alright. In that
I
case,
literally have nothing.
I
so
just look at him like,
to that and there's at least one. I'll count 2. So he's gonna go back, right? At least I'm gonna assume you guys send him back at this point.
Yeah.
I think at least one of us should go along with him to make sure that he won't be dead. But
I suppose if you wanted him to not be dead.
I mean, We do need to have some, magic that we
Alright.
succeeded, and he needs to be alive for that.
Okay. Here goes. Jewel. There's no other associates in that room with the guy from the mob. There are people at the doors, but the doors will remain shut, and it's like this is one-on-one business. You can wait out here with us.
He's
Yeah.
about to get so murdered.
Yeah. So, as they go in the room, right? There's those of you that stay out in the waiting area, and as you're out here in a waiting area, a old man, in like with nice shoes, slacks, white shirt, dark vest, but no suit jacket, just wanders in. He has but a single monocle, dark hair pulled back in a ponytail. White gloves on as well. Ah, hello there. I hear you're Watson's Wayfinders?
You heard correctly.
Well, they're all having that conversation. He pulls out some dice, and some of the gunners like hurriedly suddenly pull out a table and rush to put it down in front of him. Would you care for a game?
What's the wager?
Let me see. Let's see. There's 5 of you, not including any companion entities, like what I'm assuming is Watson, as he points at the parrot. Or
Weird way to say that.
what? There was an Eidolon with your group as well.
Oddly specific.
Yes. But, so, 5 of you, all in the compound, so let's say you get a free 50 gold to start, and I will match it with my own 50.
I'm sorry, sir. You're offering us 50 gold
10 for each of you.
for no risk at all on our own of our own.
We
As
have
long as you retain 50 gold at the end of the game.
I
Sure.
see. I see. No.
Sir, you seem to be. Are you a fan of ours? You know an awful lot about us.
Oh, I have eyes, ears, some boredom, and I guess you could say you brought me something that I couldn't just go out and take easily, so I'm in a good mood.
Ah, Mr. Ilwai, I presume.
The head. Yes.
The honor is ours, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Just look around.
And
do we want to gamble?
should you end up more than breaking even, of course, you'll get some money, and, well, who knows?
How is this game played?
Oh, I roll some dice, you roll some dice, we, keep it private, and, well, we roll 2 six-sided die, we keep one of our 6 sides private, and we try to call out who has the highest amount.
Ah. Liar's dice.
And whoever's right about the highest amount wins the round.
Oh, interesting.
Whoever rolls second gets the first decree.
I will play with you, Mr. Ilwai. It seems interesting enough.
Alright, I like you. What's your name?
Reginald Grimshaw.
Hmm.
But I'm surprised you didn't know that already, sir. You have eyes and ears all over the town.
Oh, I can get descriptions real easy. But unless someone is blatantly giving their name. Well,
Can we team up,
yes.
those of us? Alright, Reggie. You in for me joining you in this?
Oh, please, pull up a seat.
Hmm.
Or two.
He'd crouch
They
down. He's
bring
used to this by
out
now.
a instead of a chair, they bring out an end table for you
Good,
and set
good
it
men.
down.
He'd lean against it, not putting his full weight on it.
Yeah. Also, each person is brought a cup with 2 dice in it. So, you can call me by my name, Kendrick.
Oh, well, that is good to know, sir.
And
should we call
again,
Mr. Ilwai or Kendrick, in fact?
you can call me by my first name. And again, before I put anything into Foundry, I'm going to put this into the campaign VC. So, jeez. Oh, we're playing a simple game of dice.
We are networking, Jewel. This can only go well.
I like your attitude, Reginald.
We is an overstatement. Until this point, you weren't part of this.
Well, how about this? If you lose, you'll owe me a favor. If you win, you get, well, however much gold you got over me. If you get all 50, you get the 50 gold, and I owe your group collectively one favor. Oh, do not worry. I set the stakes with... Sure. Just shrugs and looks to Reggie and Artist. You're the two that accepted. What do you say?
I think it's just us, right?
Indeed, well, I'm happy to play. I do not want to speak for the group, but
Absolutely,
if you like,
I agree.
Watson can owe you a favor. That's no problem at all.
He gives good favors. We are his wayfinders, after all.
Ah, yes. Alright, in that case, I will owe Reggie and Artist a favor.
Mm-hmm.
But the two of them collectively get one.
Very well.
Alrighty. So, GM side, we'll take turns one at a time. You'll roll a public d6 and then a private d6. So,
Well, we can't. If we roll a private roll, you'll see it.
but I will not just be like, oh yeah, this guy knows.
Okay. All right.
He goes off of the public roll.
Okay. Or me and the Regster can
Actually,
roll a
wait.
private die on a different, a different.
Oh wait,
website
there's a
and send it to
self
each
roll.
other.
Self roll. is
You
what
can
you're
see
Webster,
looking
self-roll,
for.
Regster.
My
That's what I
bad.
meant to say.
Can you see this? That's a self roll.
No. I can't,
Okay.
like, besides the die with a question mark,
And now
I
if I
can't
reveal
even
it,
see
everyone
you
can see it?
made it. Yep.
All right.
Okay, that's the button to the right.
Yeah.
Which means we just have to. You'll have to send me, message me what your role was.
Well, here's the
So we can
thing.
make the
Only
decisions.
you would see your roll unless you risk revealing it to... Yes.
Well, assumedly, if I'm next to him, we would.
We're not playing as a team. Are we playing as like
Are we
three
playing as a
players?
team or is it 3 people?
You're going as a team. I'm just saying, like, you lift
Okay.
your cup in such
Yeah.
a way. Yeah. Anyway,
I'll
the
lean
music
over.
stopped.
I'll lean over his shoulder for it. I think we are playing as a team then. 'Cause otherwise, we have more chances of winning than he does. Which I enjoy, but I could see where he would have problems with.
One moment. I think my bot died. Then again, it is going on 11. How about we pick up with this next time?
Alright.
One of you can write down the rules for this.
I wonder
What's the
who.
name, so I can search it up.
Yeah.
Mm. Watson.
Ken, if you have time, I can walk you through making your